Okay, let's get started. Oh, that's a little loud.
Let's go.
I had my own volume up, so
Let's
actually,
go.
this is probably fine then. There's a backstory? I haven't even started the game yet. Past Trails. The Trails series is a saga of stories following many heroes across the Zemurian continent. Where most people worship a single goddess known as Aidios, and technology has been progressing by leaps and bounds thanks to the use of orbital technology. Zemuria is a storied continent full of strife between major nations like the Erebonian Empire and the Calvard Republic. The mysterious society of Ouroboros lurks in the shadows. Many stories of Trails are told through the eyes of the heroes that stand on the edge of these conflicts between light and dark, tradition and innovation, right and wrong, all to protect that which they cherish. A bright-eyed girl following her dreams to become a bracer, just like her father, the newly anointed officer of the Crossbell Police Department tasked with leading the fledgling Special Support Section, a young cadet of Thor's military academy, and the trails and tribulations he goes through alongside his classmates in Class 7. Each has carved their own shining trail through the shadows of this age. Okay. Oh, wow, what the fuck? Huh. Okay, Professor C. Epstein kicks off the orbital revolution? Oh no. Arc 4 of 4. Oh! Oh, I see. Hey Gail, how's it going? So I'm coming in super late on this series, like... This is Arc 4. Oh boy. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, there's so much stuff. You know what? Oh no. Oh no. Holy, I haven't even started the game and I'm already overwhelmed by the amount of lore here. Well, Is that a fucking dreidel? With a face on it? What? Why? Let's see. I'm probably not gonna go Nightmare. Let's go normal. I'd normally go hard, but I have no idea like how the systems in this game work or anything, so I don't want to screw myself over. August 26, 12:08, 8:50 p.m. Was Midwest Zemuria, the Calvard Republic. Somewhere in the capital city of Edith. Edith? Meanwhile, in the sewers. Oh no, okay, so this is a very much like... This is like modern day version of technology, basically.
There you go. Brought the goods. Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Well earned, I'm sure. Open the case so we can confirm its contents then. This does appear to be what the boss has asked for. It looks authentic to me too.
That is, in fact, the highest quality Labubu I've ever seen.
So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from? I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down, and 300,000 more upon completion of the job.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
These guys are all gonna die, aren't
There's a lot
they?
of rumors going around about you guys. How about it? You treat us right, and this could be the start of something real nice here.
Huh. Interesting. I suppose you do deserve a little extra something.
Yep.
The hell? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you think we won't play?
What is this?
Huh. Should have known your place. Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Damn it, the cops!
When did they start patrolling down here?
Idiots. Must have been on your tail. Let's just get out of... What? Where did it go?
I don't know any better than you. What are you doing down here?
Here. We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna wait around to get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go! Suspects in sight! Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them!
Even those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while. Things gotta be worth a shit ton of Mira if A wants it that bad. Guess I should check the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
The Black Light District? Better go to the Cum District.
Thanks for your patronage. Hope to see you again.
Just you now. We're about to close for the day.
Yeah, I hear you. Come on. Gotta take this upstairs, Yums.
to bed then. Night-night.
Night-night. Grandpa loves you.
Good night, sweetie. Don't forget to brush your teeth first, all right? This one's on me, Van.
Thanks. These little perks are why they call you the diva of the diner, you know?
Well, this diva's very welcome.
Think you can butter her up, do you? You really shouldn't enable him.
I sure smell something brewing. And it ain't the coffee.
It's the shit I gotta take after the coffee.
Well, that's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all. As bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law... Bingo. It was stolen from an antique shop in the capital last weekend, but because it could have been stolen goods, the shop never reported it. This has trouble written all over it. I have no idea if this person even exists, but let's plug in that code she gave me. Oh, it worked after all.
The next day. August 27th, 10:05 a.m. AKA Old Town. Okay. Jesus, that phone is fucking huge.
Monmar. This looks like the building. What an adorable bistro this is. It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're interested. Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arkwright Solutions?
That's right. He only just finished breakfast himself, so I'm sure you'll still find him in his office. He might have gone back to bed, though, so don't be shy about knocking a few times to get his attention.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't get more complicated than mine.
I'm glad we've gotten like 7 close-ups of this girl's rack before seeing her face.
First thing in the morning?
10 a.m. isn't first thing in the morning.
You're, not really here with a job, right?
I am. I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, 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 no. They're still going back on that one. I have the
First,
chat
I'd like to
logs
tell you a
forever.
little about myself. My name is Agnes Claudel. I currently attend a school in the Ober district.
Armis Academy, yeah? Pretty famous school. Guess you're a first-year student living in the dorms, Miss Claudel?
You're very well informed. Oh, was it my uniform that gave it away?
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it. The first-year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
I beg your pardon?
The name's Van. Van Arkwright. Don't got a clue how you found out about me. But if you know the 4SPG code, you gotta know what work I do here, right?
I do. You're a contractor people go to when they have a job they feel uncomfortable discussing with the police or the guild. I'm told people often refer to you as a Spriggan.
Close, but not quite. It's not just an issue of comfort. I take on jobs you flat out couldn't bring up to the authorities. Jobs so close to illegal, the cops hate me. You get that, right?
I think so.
Well, whatever. Just give me a rundown on what you want doing for starters. I'll decide whether to take it on after that.
Thank you. In that case.
Holy shit. They'll tell me Aramis gives all new students Zyphas these days. Those things are top of the line.
No, but, you're not far off. Please have a look at this.
Okay.
An antique pocket watch. Wait.
This is what I want your help with. I'd like your assistance in locating the old orbment in that image. It's a few decades old and a memento of a relative of mine. My great-grandfather.
Where'd you get this image?
Well, it wasn't through an ordinary search engine, I'll say that. Records indicate it was stolen from an antique shop in the city a week ago.
I'm gonna assume you mean a special search app based on a P4 protocol exploit. Not what I was expecting. I'll give it to you straight. Take this one to the cops or the guild. I don't know what kind of orbment this is, but it looks like it's got a whole lot of historical value. And you mentioned it was stolen. Likely some seedy folks are involved at this point. Besides, searching for a memento of a relative sounds like something those suckers at the guild would eat right up.
So you say, but... I can't. I just can't. I can't go to the police with this. And the guild is even more out of the question.
But why though?
If you say so. Oh, I guess I should have put out something to eat with the tea, huh?
Oh, speaking of food... This is from a popular cakery near our dorm. They only make 20 of them a day, and they're supposed to be really good.
This is Andalusia's late summer limited time edition. The specially made tart covered in Violette de Soleil figs from Oregon honey.
You are something of an expert, I see.
I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this because I couldn't say no to that tart. Got it?
If you say so.
Oh, okay. I guess we're done with spoken lines then. It appears, yes, he can be bribed by pastries. I thought you'd wolf it down right on the spot, but you put it in the fridge with all the care given to a family heirloom. It's Andalusia. What kind of sick freak wouldn't save it for an end-of-the-day treat? Oh, I'm so jealous you live near that place. Must be nice being a student. Haha. Even we have a hard time getting the limit times one, to be honest. So, Mr. Arkwright, are you really accepting my job then? I'm not gonna turn it down now, but that tart only got you in the front door. Those tits will get you the rest of the way. You're still gonna have to pay my usual rate, and that's a hell of a lot more than what the guild charges. That's fine, I have the money. Now where are we going first? To see an old geezer who knows more about thieving than most. He's as skeezy as you get, but there's no better guy in times like these. Should be in the 6th district, right about now. Near the river? Are we taking the subway then? Nah, the bus will get us there at this hour. I know it's not even 11, but I want this job done before end of day, so I can toast our success with Miss Good Looking in the fridge. Heh.
Then I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright.
Same to you. Van's fine, by the way.
If you're sure.
But now they're just
then
back
why
to...
don't you call me Agnes?
So they just decided to randomly... Oh boy, okay. Field attack? The fuck is a field? There's a dodge, there's a dash, that's a lot of stuff all at once. Okay. Sub-event. Man, good morning. Huh? Hey, Yums, good to see you. You look ready to take on the world. Have you brushed your teeth? Washed your face? Had breakfast? You better, or else you're in big trouble. I have, promise. Geez, who's the adult between us two? Not you. You're too messy. You don't take care of yourself. Oh, did you make a new friend? Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. She's adorable. Her family are my neighbors. They run the bistro here. Nice to see you again. Glad to see you got to talk to Van after all. Oh, I remember you. Yes, thank you for all your help earlier. You two know each other? Not really. She pointed me towards your office when I first came here. It was a big help. It was nothing. Van's office isn't exactly easy to find anyway. You're not the first to come looking for directions. I honestly didn't think to look for your office on top of a restaurant as cozy as this one. That caught me by surprise. I wasn't really planning on it, but things shook out like that. Friendly, normal neighbors like these make for a nice front. You could stand to be a better one, you know. I still don't like that murky business of yours being right on top of mine. Good to see you too, Victor. I'm not used to seeing you out during the day. When do you plan on coming? Oh, I see you have a young lady with you today. So later tonight then? I better not see you try any funny business with her, understood? Girl that young doesn't need a ruffian like you ruining her life. Oh, Jesus. Come on, give me at least a little credit. I ain't that much of a degenerate. She's just a normal client. Chill. I don't know about normal, but he's right. I came to him first because I have some business I need his help with. Things must be complicated if you're coming to this idiot for help. Van, if you go dragging this lady to any shady alleys or bad parts of town, I'll have your head on a nice platter before dinner time. Are we clear? Don't eat too many sweets, or you'll get cavities. That's exactly right, my sweet little Yume. We can't forget that. I said, are we clear? Answer me, punk. Yeah, I'll be careful. Don't gotta grill me in front of a client. Haha. You and your neighbors look close. It's because we've known each other for a while now. Anyway, good luck out there. Stay safe. Let us know if you get hungry. We'll get something for you in no time. Candy cigarettes. That's gotta be something they censored for, like, for NA, right? Cause, like, a tobacco and newspaper stand, like, if you're an adult, that's just a normal fucking thing, isn't it? Why else would they be fucking candy cigarettes?
What'll it be, hun? See you again.
I don't love the camera angle in this game. I feel like it's like too close.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Clear skies are in store for the Edith metropolitan area. Expect a few nice days of sun and smiles. Meanwhile, residents in Longport should prepare for a bout of sudden thunderstorms approaching
Stay
the
out of
area.
trouble now.
Thanks for the update. Now let's get back to the...
Oh, that's a lot of shit. What do you mean? Sanji loves his lollipops. And nothing else. Oh, there's the bus stop. Yeah, the next one should be here soon. Then we're a hop, a skip, and a jump away to the Riverside District. Probably got time to grab something from the kiosk if we need to. And then they got stabbed on the bus. Sixth District, Riverside. Wow, this place is so gorgeous. Believe it or not, I've never actually visited this district before. It's a pretty chill spot. There ain't much hustle and bustle, and that makes it a perfect hangout for more shitty characters. I'm included in that category, by the way. And I assume the man we're meeting is as well? Yeah, that guy's nothing if not cautious. He's always jumping from hideout to hideout. Though around this time on Wednesdays, he likes to go out and grab something from one of the stalls. Have you ever heard of crack? No sign of him yet, but he'll come out to play sooner or later. Let's just wander around till he shows his ugly mug. That sounds like a plan. Oh right, he's an acquaintance of yours, correct? If he's supplying us with information, I'm guessing he'll want something in return. Probably. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. That guy might know his stuff, and it's possible that he'll lend us a hand, but don't forget that he's a real piece of shit. The man knows no loyalties. Give him a bag of Mira, and that rat bastard will sell anyone out. Doesn't matter if they're friend, foe, or even family. I recommend letting me do most of the talking, and no matter what, Don't give him anything he could use against you. Duly noted. And don't comment on his shirt that says, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Got it?
Ramadi. Looks like it's closed right now.
Yeah, nighttime's when the mirror really rolls in. We can come back another time.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best. Take as long
Gordon's
as you need.
Tacos. Shrimp and bean taco? Would you... And then orange juice. To go with your shrimp and bean tacos.
I'll be waiting for you.
They put stalls set up along the river.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
You'd even stick around and see if we'd get into Summerfest. A show like that in front of Treon Tower would have been huge for us. You were so excited about it. Are we not good enough? Is that why you left? Well, she's beautiful. Is she involved with Summerfest? I probably shouldn't bother her. Anyway, let me bother her. What the fuck was the point of that? Also, that seemed like kind of dark. Like what? Just a...
Oh, this place is so soothing.
He likes hanging out in the terrace. Let's find a spot where we can scope things out.
Nice. We got a hit.
A hit? Oh, you mean that man. Is he the one we're looking for?
Sure is. Let's go see what we can get out of him.
Give me all your fish tacos, please. He really is. Jeez.
What to do? What to do?
Why does he have a fucking armband that says, what do you want meaning for? Life is desire, not meaning. What the fuck?
They haven't caught on to me yet. Don't think. If I can pull this off, I'm gonna be so rich.
Also, that's not shrimp. That looks like a fucking falafel pita. What's going on, Giacomo?
The hell do you want, Arkwright? Anytime you want me, it leads me to nothing but trouble.
Damn, some way to greet an old friend. And here I thought our last job together ended pretty well for both
You
of
kidding
us.
me? I would have made bank from that old hag if you hadn't gotten my way. We're supposed to be in the same business here.
I got my job and you got yours. Besides, you got what was coming to you, because you got greedy. Anyway, why not let bygones be bygones so we can talk us some business? Oh yeah? Wait, who's the pretty little thing with you? You hanging out with school kids now? My name is Agnes Claudel. It's nice to meet you, sir. Don't worry about it. She's a client. Wanted me to help her look for something. That's so. Huh. It's an orbment that was stolen from an antique shop a week ago. Sounds like it was stolen right when it got to them, too, so they didn't tell the cops about it. Judging by how the robbery went down, my guess is it's the work of some local gang. Whole thing feels like your wheelhouse, yeah? Sure does. Normally I'd jump at a job like this, but I'm coming up empty on clues. I got my hands full with another job at the moment, and it blows. Though if I looked into something, I'm sure I could find something. You really think so? Yeah, what can I say, young lady? I'm good at what I do. So what's the deal with it? You look like you're an upstanding type. What's this orbit got to do with you? It's a memento of my great-grandfather. I'm not at liberty to discuss how it left our possession. Or much else about it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Heh. Real sweet of you to care about him that much. Alright, now here's an idea. How about you leave the whole thing to me? I bet I'll be a lot more useful at this kind of thing than Arkwright ever will. What? Ellipses? I'm sorry, I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to trust him with this. I also need him to confirm the veracity of any information gathered as well. Also, you kind of look like a pedophile. That's that Irma's brain right there. One look at the uniform will tell you she's smarter than your average kid. Anyway, if you do catch wind of anything, give me a call. You'll get your cut for it.
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
Sorry, did I talk a little too much? I'd give you about a 7 out of 10. Average? You did give him your name and some bare minimum info. Made it look like you were an easy target. But when it came down to it, you backed me up and knew where to draw the line. I'm guessing you were pretty aware of what you were doing, huh? Well, I do have an idea of how to conduct myself in situations like these, yes. I just don't know if there's much hope he'll contact us with his attitude by the end. Doesn't matter if we don't hear a peep. This ain't hanging on him. All we gotta do is wait for him to slip up, then pounce. Ellipses? A story about an antique shop getting an old memento stolen by a gang. Couldn't have baited him with a better prospect of a payday. He couldn't even hide he was interested. So why'd he never bother to follow up with any questions? Never so much as asked for a copy of the photo. That just seals the deal in my book. Oh, so you think he's already involved in some way? Perhaps even directly? He's laid eyes on the thing at the very least. So we're going after him. And his balls. Right now? But how are we going to find him? All we know is that he went that way. That's how you follow people! I told you, he likes to rotate his spots, right? One of his hideouts just so happens to be in this district. It's far enough from here. He won't think he'll be followed either, so come on. Coming! I get...
The terrace is just up ahead.
How are we gonna catch him?
You're gonna stick out like
He
a sore
just...
thumb otherwise.
We only know the way he went and where he went! That's how you follow people, correct? Very good. Is this the place? This doesn't lead into any ordinary building, I'm assuming. Yep, The subway company is in charge of the store and everything beyond. But the lock got switched, so now you don't even need a key to get in if you know the trick to it. But doesn't that mean we'll be trespassing? It's not illegal, but I'm not gonna say it. Like, why is it capitalized like that? Say the authorities will be quick on that point. If you want to turn back, ellipses. No, I'm going with you. Good on you, and watch your footing. Enter the underground maintenance tunnel? Yes. I had no idea this was what it looked like under the city. It feels almost surreal to be here. Don't think most people have any reason to come, so yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to take back what I said, though. Go hang around the stalls outside or something while I take care of things in here. Why? There are giant fucking lizards in the tunnels! There's why. You can find monsters even in the city. Just gotta look under it. Well, last I heard, the guild would periodically come and do some spring cleaning. Just saying, this is no place for a student. Leave this part to me. Don't say that. I knew this job wasn't going to be without danger from the start, so I came prepared for it. So please, won't you take me with you? I won't get in your way, I promise. Huh? You do know we're not going on a picnic, right? I think you got a Zifa, but you're gonna need more than that in a fight. I didn't come with just a combat orbment. I have this too. Where were you hiding that? Whoa. It's the orbital staff I chose to learn. It's the orbital staff I chose to learn for self-defense lessons through the academy. I've experienced fighting mock battles with it and using healing arts. I really do think I can do more good than harm. Fine. We're short on time, so let's just get moving. But I think you are leading on harm. You agree? If I think you are leading on harm, you agree to get out of here. We clear? It's my job to make sure my client's safe, and I don't skimp on quality. I understand. Thank you. Okay. Okay, if you're ready, then let's get to it. Just to make sure, you know what shards are. Yes, I do. They're a field deployed by Xiphus. I've used them before, but only in mock battles, and even then it was for defensive purposes. It's a fine start. Shards can be used for more than just that. They can be linked and used defensively, among other things. You gotta deploy them to do any of that, of course. When you do, stay on your toes, because it's fighting time. I'm gonna ask again, you ready? As I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Shards.
Quickly, deploy your shards.
Brace yourself.
Okay, Alright. And freely. Press A for a normal attack.
Keep it up.
Right bumper to use crafts. Attacking or taking damage raises CP. Oh no. Which could then be used to perform crafts. Some crafts are highly effective when attacking from the side or back. Crafts differ from character to character. Can be learned via leveling up. Okay.
This'll hurt.
Can I hit all three of them? Let's see. Something like that.
I'll dice you up!
A chance! There!
Okay. And I got a bunch of JO crystals. What the fuck? Alright. I guess I'll learn what those do later. That'll do. You handled yourself pretty well for your first fight. You flatter me, but I only did so well because you were covering me. Hope you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you use a rather odd support AI, or holo, I think is the correct term. Yeah, you're using AIM. That's a pretty generic one. I'm using a custom, personalized holo. It's pretty special, I'd say. It's Hatsune Miku. Her model is MKESV004, name's Mare. I got an acquaintance to send me a test version. The performance is way better than the generic models. It's the only reason I put up with her big mouth. Haha, I think she's just fine, actually. The Zypha in general are convenient to have. Yep, the 6th generation battle orbments made a real improvement over the last gen. The AI and shards are real lifesavers. I'll teach you more about shards along the way. Right now, let's keep moving. Yes, let's. Okay.
Combat over. Processing data.
Yeah. Whew, that hits the spot.
Those are the same type of monsters we saw earlier. We won't even need to deploy our shards to clean up small fry like these. Let's move in and clobber them. Right. Okay.
Let's get to work. One more. Well then.
We got through that safely. You did well in there, even without shards. And you're pretty handy with that orbital staff. Ah, thank you. I like being able to put a bit of distance between me and other enemies. It helps me remain calm when I'm dispatching them. Sounds like a solid strat. I'll cover the front so you can focus on support from the back. Will do. By the way, Van, I've never seen a weapon like that before. It's shaped like a sword, but it doesn't actually have an edge, does it? It's a stun caliber. Just like Mare, it's a more unique weapon I got through my connections. And it does have an edge, actually. Using it takes a little trick. That's not what I want to focus on right now. Every battle's kind of like a puzzle of their own. You need to weigh whether to end it without deploying shards, or if you're going to go all in. You need to figure out how to take them each at a time. And the answer's not always going to be the same. Keep that in mind as we go along, yeah? Yes, I'll try.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Let's get to work. One more.
It should be safe for now.
Well then, away we go.
This could get tricky with so many.
Let's get to work.
We're not done yet. Combat over. Processing data.
Huh, looks like a test.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Ugh, excuse me.
I'm on it. There.
That hit there? Okay, okay.
Combat over. Processing data.
Oh great, drones. I hate those things. Most weapons will more or less bounce off their jelly-like bodies. That won't be a problem for my orbital staff. Smart girl, that's a good idea. As a rule of thumb, enemies resistant to physical attacks are usually weak to orbital arts. You probably already know this, but your orbital staff basically works just like orbital arts. Sans the cast time. We'll be using orbital arts for these guys, but you can pick between them and your staff. Whatever's more convenient for you. Alright.
Arts work best on this enemy. Activating drive. Activating drive.
There! A chance!
Don't take your eye off the enemy. Activating drive. Here goes.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Eat this!
First stun.
Here goes. Cypher activate. Eat this!
Here goes.
Initializing drive.
We're down. Here goes.
Initializing drive.
And that's all she wrote. Good job, Van. She's holding up a lot better than I thought. Half expected her to give up by now. Or at least want to take a break. Is something the matter? Nah, don't mind me. Your herbal staff's pretty convenient when dealing with these guys. That and your orbital arts are a pretty neat asset. It's nice having you watch my six. Just make sure you stay behind me. Leave the front lines to me. And I will. Thank you.
Be sure to keep your distance. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Next one.
How does that one hit me?
Now, hit him with sharp.
It should be safe for now.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Wait, what?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Switching to maintenance mode.
Alright.
I can't believe there were monsters right beneath my feet. I had no idea.
Got the bracers to thank for that. You're usually good at keeping them contained.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
One more.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Can't help but notice that it's like there's like a huge like frame drop kind of happening here. Like, maybe I'm just imagining it, but it feels like really weird. Do you think these are Giacomo's footprints? Yeah. Fresh as a few minutes ago, I'd wager. Which doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. With all the monsters we've encountered along the way, he must have encountered some too. Yeah, I didn't hear any gunshots either, so he had to have slipped past them all unnoticed. And there's only one way he could have done that. What's that? Don't worry about it. Just something I learned about in the past. Anyway, we're almost at his hideout. Stay on guard. Will do. Just say, are there like, no, it's a normal refresh rate. There's a lot more of these guys around than I expected. So what's the plan? Should we pick off their numbers one by one? Nah, that'd take too much time. I'll cut a path through, so stick close to me. Understood.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I'm on it. Show 'em what you're really capable of. There's so many of them. Look out!
Got a whole slew of them. Got a whole slew of them.
It's working.
Cypher activate.
I'll get them all at once.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Eat this. Chance. This'll hurt.
Don't take your eye off the enemy. Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this. Keep it up.
Initializing drive.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this.
Initializing drive.
There!
Meanwhile,
this thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else. Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I can see why the army liked it so much. Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack, or taking it to some lab or a tech corp. That girl with Arkwright seemed to know what it was worth, too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way. I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Huh? What are you doing here?
So you came here after all.
oh,
Not a bad hustle you got going on. You learned what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up. I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all.
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
fair enough. I'll have to figure out how to, what to put in for channel point usage at some point.
What was that?
Giacomo. Come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
What do you mean? This could get tricky with so many.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Gotcha! Here's down!
I'm on it.
Take this!
A chance! Yeah! There!
Keep it up!
There!
It should be safe for now.
Rest point found.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Oh, well. Yeah, he's dead.
Van! We've got to! He's...
Save it. He's dead.
I can't believe it.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit. Wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
Right in Adios's name? Whoa! Look at all that blood!
Shit. It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
Okay. Please, Miss Claudel, you can talk to me. What were you doing in a place like that? What did the man with you say to trick you into going? Nothing. If anything, I was the one who persuaded him. Well, the request was that Mr. Arkwright accepted, though I'm afraid I can't say anything more about. You are aware that this may end up causing trouble for your school, aren't you? I'm not sure how we can avoid contacting them now that you're involved in this. I understand. This all feels like a nightmare. Can't believe someone I was just talking to hours ago is now... and all my insisting has gotten Van caught up in this.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkwright?
Detective Nate.
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel? That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance!
What do you want me to say? It's the truth. You think I volunteered to come in here just to tell lies? Ugh, I sure do. You may as well be a criminal yourself, Spriggan. No way in hell someone like you just happened to come across a murder scene. Stranger things have happened. Come on, you interrogate all your victims this way? You tense from overwork? How about I lend a hand? I got a handyman's license even. Service with a smile and always willing to lend an ear. That's the Arkwright Solutions motto. You son of a... I'm more curious why you happened to show up when you did. He was a real slime ball, but he was also a nobody. Just what were you hoping to get out of him? What was so important that it requires a bunch of officers and 2 investigators?
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you.
Inspector Daswani!
Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art orbment, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Wow, that's harsh. It's just a self-defense baton. As for my Zifa, that's just for the orbital net. I've been authorized to have one as a tester. I'll have you know. Though, hey, even I know that authorization coming from a questionable foreign company ain't the best look.
Took the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Inspector, I say we grill this guy good. It's clear he's a total good for nothing. You don't lead a pretty lady astray without having some kind of ulterior motive. Like him, that young detective? Huh. Just don't go too deep down the rabbit hole. Think I look bad? Just wait till people hear a cop get hooked on hitting up juveniles for favors. But you know my address if you ever get in hot water over it. You think you could waltz in here and accuse me of being a child diddler? Nate, don't let it rile you up.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Was that Sam Riegel? Ellipses. And just who the hell are you? This room's off limits.
I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case.
Also known as SID.
The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's Analytical Division. On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte. And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Are you serious? We feel awful for losing him, really. But it's clear as day that this guy knows something! We'll have it out of him before long. Mark my... That won't be necessary. He and his companion will be coming with us. Huh? On what grounds? Our own investigation has led us to safely rule them out as culprits in Mr. Conte's murder. As such, for reasons I am not at liberty to discuss, they will be coming into our custody. I trust that won't be a problem? Oh, not at all. Do what you want with them. Don't be such a damn suck-up. Should've known this was how it'd be once they'd showed up. Very well. This was always the CID's request. Do as you will. But as much of a low-life piece of scum as he was, we're dealing with a man's death here. I'll thank you, and you, to remember that. Of course I will. You needn't worry about that. Leave everything to us. They didn't even bothered. Oh, thank goodness they let you go too. Yeah. After this troublemaker showed up.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
Looks that way. Seems real competent, too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that. Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
Damn right.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte. We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time.
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on. If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
Contact information exchanged.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet? Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care then. You as well, young lady.
Thank you.
I just love how it's like, because this isn't like an old game. Like, it's old in the sense that it's like, you know, it's like 5 years old. But it's like 2020 is still like, you know, graphical fidelity has hit a pretty solid like plateau at this point of like game development. So the fact that it's like they so clearly don't give a shit about like characters just basically clipping through the stairs to get them to go downward is just great, in my opinion. It's just like, alright, here come the stairs. Alright, just push the character model down. Just keep pushing it. Nah, he's just an old acquaintance I can't seem to shake. Anyway, much as I hate being in his debt over anything, this will be over way faster with him on the case. Both solving Giacomo's murder and your job. I see. If you want to call this whole thing off, I'm fine with that. Won't charge you anything if you do, not after how much of a mess this has turned into. Leaving this all to me also works if you trust me enough. That's not an issue, but now that someone's lost their life, I don't think I can afford to avert my eyes. It's not right. Can I not stay with you for at least today? It pains me to cause you more problems than I already have, but at the same time, you're too young to worry about causing your elders problems. Alright, if you're that set on this, then let's get back to work. Next up, we take the subway to Riverside. What? You aren't thinking of going back to the scene of the crime, are you? Nah, still gonna be sealed off, so no way we're getting close to it. I've got somewhere else in mind. Let's get moving. I'd like to get this wrapped up today. Alright.
Excuse me, can I have a moment of your time? You just came out of the police station, didn't you?
No!
Hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Pardon me? Huh. And just who are you?
I'm Mariel M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times. I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine. You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
You got good instincts on you, Missy. The cops just took in a key witness, being questioned as we speak. Sounds like it's a detective called Nate in charge. I'm thinking he'll have more for you if you run in now. Van, you can't just...
Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get one over you this time.
Dingo? Wait, the key witnesses here are...
Having a rough day?
Nothing I'm not used to. I'm gonna go see Bermodi now. Bermodi? Probably Bermodi. That should score us out after I lent a hand on that case with the spoiled brat.
Sure. I'll get it done.
That wasn't very nice of you, Van. You can't just feed someone in her position false information. Sure I can. Last thing we need when we're busy is a reckless rookie sticking her nose into our shit. Why not let her make trouble for the cops to make our job easier? Wait for me. Isn't that obstruction of justice? Fuck 'em. Shoot. Sorry, 1 second here. I gotta... Looks like they still have it cordoned off. What do you think will happen to Giacomo? Well, they'll put him in the morgue, and then that'll be the end of it. They should already have his body taken out for an autopsy a while ago. But you don't need to be an expert to see whoever slit his throat was a pro. So where exactly are we going? Cafe and bar over there. Oh, is it open now? About to be. Today's hours should be from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Might be better to kill a little time before going in. He's probably still setting up for the evening. Oh, sure.
Oh, this place is so soothing.
It's so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Not this way.
But
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this area.
But it's a shop. I wanted to see if I could buy you something.
What kind of shop is this?
It's a car repair shop. Basically heaven on earth for guys like me.
Looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway or keep wandering around? The main story will advance upon entering the cafe. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do out here, so yeah, I guess I'll go inside.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, we only just walked in the door and you already got her read?
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Obviously to make some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh, I see. My name's Agnes Claudel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So I assume whatever led you here regards Giacomo? That's right. Word travels fast. Of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade, but I'd have never wished this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night? Well guessed. You're absolutely right. One of my sources tells me he tipped off the police. He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's not good. It's not that uncommon, but I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed, it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind, but who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it. So was it someone on our side? Huh. Judging by all you've said, it sounds like those criminals in that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug-related. And Giacomo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so? Well, well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. Ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it, completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a Zifa, do you? No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. There's a fair number of the making the rounds on the black market these days. A Ramda, huh? Calvard's 5th generation orbment? Yeah, the one developed between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It was used by the police and army for a while, but soon as the 6th gen was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. You know, they also didn't want any paper trail going back to the other things. Zifa's better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. But less something and more someone, himself. It lets you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something, that would be child's play. That does all make sense. Puts it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Giacomo's corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are. Certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps Meisters. Whoever they are, they've recovered what they are looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh? Knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security locks.
Thanks. We'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright. Guess I'm in your debt again. What was that all about? So Giacomo had multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole isn't one of those. But if it wasn't a Jaeger Corps he had a run-in with... Oh, forget it. I can't believe you turned in... You turned to Dingo. And right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Whore. Well, we got a lot of new information out of that. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. What can I say? I spend time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Oh. Oh!
I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment. But I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Okay.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
You know her? I can't get over this. It just bugs the shit out of me. Why does it, like, why is it that it just... It's like, it goes from like, oh, hey guys, look at this. We have full voice acting. And then like 4 seconds later, in the same cutscene, they're like, ah, fuck that. What? What, you do too? Guess she does pop it in the paper every once in a blue moon. Of course I know her. She's really famous. I don't think there's anyone in Calvard who doesn't know the face of Elaine Auclair. She's one of the youngest bracers ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call her, I can't remember, but it's something like Beauty's Blade. Elegant enough for someone so adept with the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Hard not to feel for her for having beauty slapped on her title. Are the two of you close? She's just an old friend. Anyway, we've wasted enough time here. We almost got this one in the bag. We can talk stuff through while we're on the move. Make it short. I think it's safe to assume the thing Giacomo made off with is the orbment you're looking for. We know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Said punks then meet with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had some dispute over Mira. That was when the police charged onto the scene, leaving Giacomo, who called them to snatch the goods using his Ramda. But then that pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his Ramda and used it to escape. Ramdas are like any other kind of computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info in them. Giacomo was always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. But I'm guessing the locations of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could use the device to find him. Do you think his murderers are using the Ramda to find which spot has what he stole then? Oh, excuse me. Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. One's in front of Treon Tower in the 3rd District, one's near Central Station in the 7th District, and then there's one in the 12th District, around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which of them would you say is the most fishy? Grand Circuit, I guess? Nah, I think it's safe to rule the tower and the circuit out. Until last night, they were both full of people because of Summerfest and the Z1 Grand Prix. Oh, I see. Having more people than usual would raise the odds of someone seeing him enter his hideout. Would it? He was able to go invisible. Exactly. He wouldn't have wanted that. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is Giacomo hid what we're after down there. And that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's 5th District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
Nah, no we. You're getting off at the next stop. What? Closest station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day. And the goods with you by tomorrow. But you were fine with me helping you before. Before. This is now. The affiliation of Giacomo's murderers changes everything. Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about him right now. Not just the cops and the guild either. I'm talking other organized crime groups and even Jaeger Corps. That's who we're up against. I can't promise I can keep you safe. So this is what we gotta do. I'm sorry.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
Jesus Christ, that announcer is French. Ho ho, baguettes and whatnot.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish. But you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen. I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
Well, sure would be very,
You're the client.
No! She's a minor, dude. This is like a 14-year-old. Take her ass home.
I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts.
Who cares?
But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
August 27th, 6:44 p.m. 7th District, Central Station. Feels like the sun went down real fast. But even at this hour, with nothing going on, there are so many people. It is how most people arrive in the city, after all. Not to mention all the department stores. There's also that fancy new Orbital store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know the one. Funny to think how much this area has changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't here before either. But now it's hard to imagine them not being here. City's changing so fast it makes your head spin. True, it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last mirror was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite president. He's a little heavy-handed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. Halvard's GDP passed the Empire's in his first year in office, and this year's on track to surpass that, by a lot. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Compared to the last guy, yeah, Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, didn't mean to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Oh, the Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. Yep. Maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they've still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Giacomo do. Right, do you know where the entrance to his base is then? Right over there. The alley next to that old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. I just gotta check something real quick here. Oh, Laplace subscribed. That's so nice of him. I don't know why it doesn't... Like, why is my sound effects not working for that? I gotta get that fixed after this stream. I gotta figure that out. I could try to fix it now. Let's see here. Chat box, yeah. I mean, it says it should be popping up properly, but it's not. Ah, well, I'll have to look it up after stream and figure out what's going on with it. That's annoying. Something is real fucky with the, enables motion blur effects. We can turn that off. It just feels like it's loading super slowly. Okay, that feels like it's a little better. Just real quick here. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people complain about the same issue, but I'm not seeing any fucking solution to it, which is, aggravating. What if I set it to, like, really low, actually? Will that help it? No. No, it will not. mean, it seems better, but... It's just weird that it's like this. Ugh. Looked ugly as hell. Alright, well, I'll just have to figure it out later. This is it? Yeah, this one doesn't lead to the subway. But you can still jimmy it the same way. Was Giacomo the one who altered the locks like this? Not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There are places like this all over the city people make good use of. CID knows about them too. They just leave it alone. They do? Why? I'm sorry, I keep egging conversation on when we really need to be moving. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Good, because there's no turning back now. Is something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Was that just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way.
His nose is as sharp as ever. Edios knows how this is going to end, but it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Who the hell was that? What? Okay. I might just close out the game and like restart it, see if that helps the frame rate. Station Street Underground Ruins. Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? Might go back to the Dark Ages, even. Edith might not have a leg up on the old capital's history, but it still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subways and waterways we've been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. I see. I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. Hmm? What? Crap. Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost. Van, is that a monster? Well, a spirit, more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Sure you don't want to turn back and wait outside the station? Cafe'd be a good spot to... No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arts will be highly effective against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Got me good. Then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Alright, let me give you these just in case. These are Zephyr quartz, aren't they? Yeah, insert them into your Zephyr slots and they'll let you use different shards. Give it a shot. You'll pick it up faster than me explaining it. Then I will.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added. New shard skill added.
Now we're ready to move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like... higher elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? I'm sure you can tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but... monsters are usually only weak to the 4 basic elements: fire, water, earth, and wind. But every once in a while, you'll find a place where they can be weak or resistant to the higher elements of time, space, and mirage. You're saying that this is one such place? Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll soon find out. Let's get moving. Moving to the groovin'.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Okay. So let's save. And then exit. Yes. And then we'll try to pop it open again. Nope. That's not good. Bah, they sure snuck up on us. There are an awful lot of them, too. There sure are. It's times like these that shards really shine. Time to teach you how to use SCLMs. What are those? You'll see. I'll give you the rundown while we fight.
Give me your worst.
It's just crazy to me that we're still in tutorial.
There we go.
All you on, yes. Have some more. Bring it on. Take that.
I won't lose.
was kind of hoping that healing would do damage to these guys.
Bring it on!
Take that! They're stunned!
Something's coming! Get ready!
Initializing drive.
Activating skill!
Take that!
Got your number!
All you on, yes.
Here goes.
I'll dice you up.
A chance! Rampant light! White heal!
I owe you one.
Ben! If you could!
Take that!
I'll take you on! Rampant light! White heal!
Thanks, pal.
Ben! If you could!
Take that!
I'll take you on! There!
Sucker!
Ben!
Yeah.
There we go! I did it!
There's glow hammer. Okay. Good job, you kept up pretty well. That's the power of an SCLM. I've never been able to understand how someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat link system used by Erebonia's 5th generation Arcus battle orbments. The Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire, though. Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by two-man teams, whereas SCLM is a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. That makes it a force to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? I never imagined you could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert on them either, mind you. Still, got a lot to learn myself. But even I can tell, well, that the Zifa standard has a whole lot of potential. Looks like you were right about that Orbital staff of yours working well against spirits too. Yes, I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need to make more use of SCLMs the farther we advance, though. The farther we advance through here. So I think it would be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line. What do you think? I'm fine with a little. I still don't want you going out in front of me, though. I can accept that.
I'm on it.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. Holy crap. It's like, it's only getting worse. Like, and I'm double checking, like, OBS and all that other stuff, and it's like, this is not, like, me streaming that's causing this. This is just...